I'm the god of mischief like Loki.
Hey.
What's up?
Hi.
Why are we green?
Because your saviors are here. We're here.
War.
Everything cracked.
Only like one thing actually cracked, actually.
Actually, we're here for the season finale of season 2 of Loki.
This is why these things can't come out at 9 o'clock.
I know, because what's going on? We are here for episode 6, the finale of Loki season 2. And
it's been a long day.
It has.
To get here, my friend.
It has.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Yep. That's what Loki said to them before he jumped back to see them again.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
He went back.
He went back. Yeah, so this is the end of the road.
To the end of the road.
How many more songs can we put into this intro? I shouldn't challenge us because we could do a lot. I don't have anything else to say about the episode.
Nothing less to say. Nothing left to do.
Yeah, so if you want to watch this episode uncut and unedited, you can head over to Patreon. It'll be on there for $5. The first episode of Loki, season 1, is on there for $1.
$1 make me holla, honey boo boo child. That's just a reference.
So apparently, Ishara is Bumblebee today.
We watched that. It's on Patreon.
So you guys should go.
It's on there for $10, as are all of our movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a come up. This is awesome.
All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started before Ishara sings anymore.
I don't have any others in mind.
For now.
Do y'all have something to say? I just want you to say something, baby. Say something, baby.
This is gonna be a musical episode.
1. Maybe not. I don't know. Who sees? Who knows? We'll see.
Who says?
Who says you're not perfect?
Ooh, hey.
Throwback.
He's burdened with glorious purpose.
You want to be king?
I don't want to be.
I just can't wait to be king. Are you nervous? I'm a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous that OB is actually a Kang variant.
See you soon.
And did.
You need to learn how to control your time slipping.
And did. And here we are.
Where was the whole thing? It's all going backwards. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look, you gotta make sure you don't go back too far.
Time to be brave.
No, don't do that.
He's gonna come back right now. Victor, don't go.
Or maybe do.
Or maybe do.
We still don't know. Are we gonna see him spaghetti again? Or Loki, did you do something different?
I know what's about to happen.
Would you just came here? Okay. I'm glad they didn't show it to us again. Oh, that's worse, actually.
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can.
You didn't do it any faster than he did.
This is like seconds faster.
Yeah, no. It's got to be
by like
minutes.
2 seconds.
It's got to be minutes, like hours, maybe faster.
You can't go a little sooner?
Fly, hit the green button, launch it, and get back.
Can we get him an earpiece and say it as he goes?
No faster. Earlier.
Yes.
Earlier.
I know right now you're hurt and you're angry, but we need your help in finishing the throughput multiplier faster.
Alright,
Hey.
run it again.
Damn.
He's not even making it out the door those times. Oh, he made it a little faster. Oh! He died slower.
Yeah, that sucks.
Nice to meet you.
They're so cute. I'm sorry.
Perfect. Now listen up.
You gotta start talking faster too.
I know.
Plus the throughput multiplier.
No, he don't need that device.
How long would it take?
Decades.
Century.
He's centuries old.
Uh-huh. So you've just been going...
It's been a long time.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a long time. But I just think about the post on Tumblr that I saw that was like, for Loki and Thor, this is basically a really bad week.
Yeah.
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back.
And get back. Got it.
Do not set the multiplier down, or it will roll off the gangway.
We've done this a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Centuries.
just like watching The French Mistake, not The French Mistake. Heat of the moment.
Yeah.
What's that? Pig and Poke. Mystery Spot. Yeah.
Allow it to interface directly with Timely's adaptive exponential computing system.
What?
We asked him to speak faster.
It wasn't how fast he was speaking. It was the words he was saying.
I'm a-coming, I'm a-coming.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Latch his helmet.
See, I need a checklist.
Yeah. He's been doing this for centuries. It's the only thing he has in his mind. Aw. So he's technically older than Thor now. Go. Step. Step. You gotta keep hoofing it.
He's trying.
I know.
Be brave. You're being so brave.
You're doing so good.
Eh.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Oh, it's so far. We couldn't make it a little
I
closer.
know.
Foot in front of the other.
Uh-oh. It didn't work.
It can be a little sticky.
Oh, it can be sticky. There we go. Okay.
So,
It's like when you said hit it, you meant really hit it.
yeah. Huff it back?
Get back.
Run, 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 run.
If he dies, he still did it, right?
Yeah.
Close it, close it, close it.
Things are looking too well.
Uh-huh.
How did he do that?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins?
Didn't work, wizard!
I love that he calls him wizard.
It worked.
So what now?
These readings are off.
Uh-huh.
They're just off.
I need more than just off.
But there's just too many branches.
So you have to go back to before there were even that many branches?
You can't scale for infinite.
Uh-huh.
The loom.
Will
Always
always
fail.
fail.
It's almost as if, as soon as the timeline started branching, this was doomed to happen.
It's almost like that, isn't it,
It's
Sylvie?
almost like that.
Crazy.
I wonder
Like,
who
maybe
did
it
that.
shouldn't have- Maybe it shouldn't have happened. What are we thinking, huh, Sylvie? Sylve? Sylve, girlie?
Like, she never once said that, like, she recognizes that she is the reason why this happened. Even if you still think you're right, you can say,
I'm sorry.
no, he's realizing that you were correct.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go back to before.
You know what you have to do.
You gotta stop it
That's
from
where it all
happening.
started. He's just sitting there. Oh my god.
He's just like, did you see? Did you see why I had to do this?
Stop.
The sun's getting real low.
Real, real low. Oof. Gross.
You don't want this.
Are you gonna kill her? Because please do.
That's fine.
You'll have to kill me.
Kill her!
Stab, stab, stab.
You're gonna have to kill her.
Oh, he's gonna become a better fighter. He's getting fighting lessons.
See you soon.
You're gonna have to kill her.
His stupid little see you soon.
Ooh.
I'm a disappointment.
Ew, sir, what did you get off of your nose that you're looking at?
If you want me to stop, you'll have to kill me.
Loki, please just kill her.
Yeah, just kill her.
He is really just watching it like it's a movie.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
She keeps saying it.
Do it. It's the only thing you haven't tried yet.
See you soon.
See you soon.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
I know you can't do it, but you have to. And now you're just getting tired.
How many times have you been at this?
What, like 50? 100?
Yeah.
1,000?
Come on, you're not telling me you haven't learned how to pause time. This
This isn't the first time we've had this conversation.
Not by a long shot.
I know about the slipping.
Mm-hmm.
And who do you think paved that road?
I told you. He said he wanted someone to take his spot. Loki, he wants you to take his spot.
Oh, kiddo, did you really think I was just gonna sit back and let her kill me?
Wow.
We die with the dying. We're born with the dead.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And what makes you think this is the first time we've had this conversation?
Okay. You said you ate that.
You ate that one little thing.
And the TVA, well, that's just collateral damage. No biggie.
And the people? Fuck them.
Yep.
Because fuck them, that's why.
You be so chilling and vibing back
I
there.
know.
I'll change the equation.
Every moment of peace you've ever experienced.
He's never known peace.
And around we go.
He's like, you're the one going in circles. I'm just sitting.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna just sit here and get killed over and over again.
Or kill her.
Kill her.
Kill her.
He's not gonna do it.
No. I wish he would, though.
Maybe he'll surprise me.
He's like, I'll kill her and break the loom. How about that?
Hey.
He went far.
And did.
Back to the place where our story began.
How do you choose who lives and who dies?
And who tells your story?
What happened to your partner?
Well, things worked out fine for her. She actually became a judge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just choose your burden.
Alright, Loki. What you gonna choose?
I finally learned to control the time slipping.
He can control time.
Yeah. He's gangster like that.
I feel like we haven't been talking a lot, but I'm like, what do you guys want me to
I'm paying
say?
attention.
I'm out of options, Sylvie.
I have to kill you.
I've tried everything.
Except for one thing.
Are you gonna give your blessing?
Not giving you my blessing, if that's It's not enough to protect the sacred timeline, Loki.
Well, I don't know what to do. If somebody gave me other options, I would pick them.
If everyone's dead,
And who are you to say we can't die trying?
He's like, I've watched you die trying. Over and over and over.
there's a hope that you can replace that thing with something better.
You had an idea?
Just left her to spaghetti.
He's like, there's so many different hers.
Replace it with something better.
Yeah, replace it with what?
Somebody out there knows exactly what he's about to do. Because they
And
are
it's
smart
not
enough.
me.
It's not me either.
Because I'm still confused.
First of all, I'm still back in the beginning. Okay, he's
Honestly.
gone through all this. I'm still right past the opening.
I'm still in season 1. I don't know. You look like you're never going to see them again. Is it because you're about to become He Who Remains?
Mobius said in episode 1, we need a Loki who remains.
Hey,
Or he's going to go do it.
For you.
I don't even understand the journey he went on.
Nope.
For you! For all of us!
Not even a little bit. Ooh. Hair flip.
Yeah, he's getting his power.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's okay.
I mean, he's getting 4. He's not spaghettifying just his clothes. Is he about to be naked? Ooh.
Hey!
Ah, yes! Put your true fit on. They're like, did he get a cape?
Her, look at this!
Ooh,
Look at this!
Horns are growing. Oh, that is an image.
Yeah.
That is an image.
Oh. Oh.
They're letting all the timelines be free.
And here we are.
Cause like, what happens if we just like,
Let him be.
yeah, let them do what they do. He looks so cool.
Multiversal war.
Yeah.
And just grab the timeline. How's it feel? Ooh.
Ooh, he made it green. Give them life. Ooh.
Hey. This is awesome.
Oh my god, this is so cool. It's like he has Loki whips. I'm sorry. What? Why did it just grow a... Is that... Oh!
Got the steppers on.
He said, I am a god. And is. Just walk through the time hole, let's see. Why did you just take the timelines with you? I'm so confused.
He's giving us a chance.
You better not. What else? Thank you.
I really like this Loki fit.
I like that he still looks so evil.
Yeah. It's just it's the colors.
Yeah, you can't do that color scheme and not look somewhat evil.
Yeah.
Hello, Slytherin.
Even while he's trying to save everything.
Yeah.
Imagine this is what's happening right now to us.
We wouldn't even know.
We wouldn't even know. Is his cape also a timeline?
I think so.
About the timelines? He's sitting in his chair.
He's getting his throne.
Yeah. So you're just gonna sit here and hold everything together. Oh, that's so cool. So like
After with a period.
So like no more Loki?
That's what I was getting.
Yeah.
That Loki's just gonna be there.
Yeah, he's holding everything together.
He's holding it all together.
He's giving us all a chance
That's
to live.
so sad.
And are we sure she won't?
Try to kill us all?
Yeah.
I'll save you a seat.
Mobius, how you doing?
Caused a little bit of a ruckus on 616 adjacent realm, but they handled it.
Adjacent, they handled it. 616 adjacent.
Was that Ant-Man?
Well, hold on. What's 616?
Isn't that R?
That's what I thought, but then I thought that ours was like the 99999 one.
Oh, maybe. We've heard 616 before.
Yeah, because I think that's what we thought it was, but then in the actual thing, I think they said that it was 99999. Everybody was like, no, it's 616. I don't know. These are the things you can feel free to clarify, just so y'all know. Do you want to go?
You're leaving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But at least you get a chance to leave now.
A choice.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all of this means we're probably just not going to see Loki until, like, the end
That's what I'm
of
thinking.
all of this, because they got to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
They got to kill him in order to kill all time, or whatever it is they want to do.
God, imagine Thor. He's doing all of this. He finds out he can
For all
just,
time.
you know, get to the timelines and get rid of them, and there's Loki in the middle of all of it.
Yeah. He's like, Loki? He's like, oh my god, hey!
And then he's like, what the hell?
This place looks so lively.
Yeah, the best it's ever looked.
Mm-hmm. This is second edition. Are we keeping a close eye on Victor?
Hey, Renslayer.
Where are you?
Didn't you get pruned?
Yeah. Okay.
There's been, so much information is being thrown at us.
Yeah. Because that was the TVA, like, little thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that Loki's not here, isn't it?
But he
In
is.
his own show? Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, no, he's here. He's holding your branch right now.
He's seeing what you're doing. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Just as long as you don't kill that version of you and take over. We're all good. Loki really just became Groot. And I love that for him.
He said, we are Groot. How are you doing?
Probably a little bored.
Bro, as a person with ADHD, this would be my hell for real. Can we get some TV shows?
I mean, he's got all the timelines.
I know, but like, eventually it's gonna be boring.
You know, but like, as I'm looking at all the timelines, I see all the different, he sees all different Kangs and He Who Remains. Eric Martin, you did a great job. He wrote it. See, guys, look, what? The pie wasn't weird. Yeah, Loki is... When I said that he was holding the MCU together, I didn't mean it literally, but like, now I mean it literally.
No, he is.
He's literally holding it together. And they know that, which is why they did this. It's gonna be so weird seeing Thor, because then I'm gonna be in my head like, your brother
He's holding,
is...
yeah. Holding the timelines.
He's holding it all together. You don't even know.
Mm-mm.
You think he's dead.
Mm.
Because he is. But he isn't.
In that timeline, in your timeline.
In your timeline, he's dead.
His timeline,
Dead.
he got
Disapparated.
He went there, and then he went to the TVA, and now he's a boss ass bitch.
With a boss ass outfit to match. So I assume when we saw, you know, Victor Timely there, it's because we put him back.
And they didn't drop the book.
They didn't drop the book, but watch him still be the one that's the biggest problem. Watch that one be the Kang.
The Kang.
Honestly, I feel like Loki, He Who Remains, is gonna come back and be like, "Oh, so you thought that you could play my game?" It's all going away. Can we get a Loki will return, please?
Can we get anything?
Can we get a Loki will return, please? Maybe? Loki will return. No. I get if Tom Hiddleston is tired. I get it. It's a lot to hold all of this on your shoulders. But like, please?
We have some things to discuss.
What?
We barely talked.
I know. And that's because I needed to
trying
process.
Look, there's a lot of information getting thrown at me, and I didn't want to
process.
miss any of it.
Yeah. I didn't want to be asking too many questions.
Asking all them questions.
But I'm still going to be asking questions because what?
Okay, first of all, let's just get to this. I don't have an answer to this. 616?
Yeah, what's Earth 616? Yashar is looking it up right now, so you guys don't have to.
Unless
you'll
I'm wrong.
probably still tell us.
Earth 616 Marvel. What is it? Okay, this says it's the MCU 616 or 19999. Previous references and Easter eggs hinted at the MCU being Earth 616, including a mention by Mysterio. The MCU was initially labeled as Earth all the nines in the official handbook of the multiverse A to Z, but the recent timeline confirms Earth 616 as the official designation.
So Earth 616 is the sacred.
It's the
sacred timeline.
That's what I'm getting. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. I don't mind.
Or I guess if you go like.
What timeline is the MCU? No, I'm not saying. It's that no, it goes from 2008 to 2025. No, what timeline?
Yes.
Is
Okay.
it?
In Miss Minutes.
In Miss Minutes.
Yeah. It says Miss Minutes' introduction. It clearly claims, "I'm Miss Minutes, and welcome to the guidebook on the beings and events that make up the universe known as 616, also known as the Sacred Timeline."
Since the multiverse wasn't a thing before Loki, the main MCU timeline was 616, which is basically the Sacred Timeline. Everything He Who Remains decided would happen. The moment the main MCU timeline diverged, that became 1999999.
Okay.
Cool.
So 616 is the
Sacred.
Is the Sacred
It's the
Timeline.
one
that we are following.
We've been watching.
Yeah, so that maybe it was Ant-Man.
Well, it says 616 adjacent.
Oh, 616 adjacent.
So it's not the one that we've been looking at. They say they handled him there. So,
Okay, so there was one nearby.
Yeah.
So that means they look close.
Yeah. But they handled it.
But they didn't handle. Where's the one 616?
Not handled yet.
Not handled yet. Well, he need to be handled.
Well, that's what the next Avengers is gonna be.
Because the one that we already had on 616 wasn't from 616. He was from somewhere else. Just got stuck there.
He is just chilling.
So, where's ours?
And how long till we handle him?
Till we handle what's been handled.
Okay. How long till the Avengers said, "Come outside, we just want to talk"?
I'm just trying to talk to you real quick.
And body him like they did Thanos. That's what I want. That's what I believe.
The second time.
I meant the first, like that first part of Endgame.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, 'cause, like, you know, not in Infinity War when they fought.
Bodied him, when they succeeded.
They was getting it, and then
But
Peter,
they didn't succeed,
and then
though.
Peter, they was bodying.
It wasn't just Peter, though, because Thor knows he should have aimed for the head.
Yeah.
It was everybody failed. It don't matter, though. We got him in the end.
Wasn't everybody, okay?
Everybody failed. We failed at we live together. We fight together. We fail together.
First of all, I'm putting blame.
You can blame where you can put blame where you want. Yeah, you can blame game all of it. But at the end of the day, as a team,
I know as a team we failed.
We failed.
But I'm just saying some people could have pulled a little more weight.
Well, some people was holding up oceans. So
because they always gotta give him side missions.
Yeah.
Because they know that he will body everybody.
But here we are.
Here we are. Maybe next time can we have Doctor Strange actually fight? If the movie's 2 minutes, so be it.
Let's just kill him. That's what they would do.
That is what they would do.
Just gonna kill him.
And I'd be like, so what was the point of even having him to begin with?
I didn't ask for that, though.
Like, what was the point to even have him in the like? If you're gonna have him involved in these fights, at least let him fight, not hold up oceans. Anyway, back to Loki. So our guy, our dude, our bro.
They didn't say Loki's returning.
They didn't say that, and they always say it.
That we were gonna get a season 3.
They didn't say nothing.
Say anything. They just gave us what they gave us, which seemed very conclusion-y, and then dipped on out with the credits.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think?
Like, because they could eventually post something and be like, Loki will return. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe they just didn't want to put it on here, or maybe we'll get an end credit in one of the movies.
They said, girl, the strike.
The strike is over.
Yeah, so now they can do it.
Yeah. So maybe it'll come on, like, at the end of a movie if there's an end credit or something. Even though I don't know why we would get an end credit of Loki. Because, like...
I mean, I could see it. Because imagine, like, the end credit, you're watching one of the movies, one of the Marvel movies. I don't know if you heard of them. Marvel has movies. And you know we're leading into the multiversal war. And then you just get an image of Loki in all the timelines. Like,
yeah.
Something like that. I don't know that that's what they'll do, but I could see it.
I could also see it. So
Loki's president now.
Yeah.
So look at that.
He's my president.
Yeah. I'd vote for him.
God. He's like literal God.
He's what they call him in the comments. Something about stories.
Oh, the God of stories.
The God of stories.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Mhm.
He's got the stories. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. He's got the all timelines in his hands. He's got the timelines in his hands.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really. Boom. Boom.
Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I hope that's not the end of the songs.
I know. Imagine though. Imagine that they're starting the multiversal war or something like that, and we just hear that song.
I'm gonna pee.
And we just. We just.
What?
Because I imagine no reaction from you, just pee. Just pee starts coming out. Like your face, you don't scream, you don't say anything, you're just looking, you just pee starts coming out of each other. And I'm just like, you good? Anyway, so Renslayer.
Yeah. What?
She got pruned, which means that she went to the place at the end of time.
Is that purple thing that cloud that was eating people?
I assumed it was the cloud, his little pet thing that he had. I assumed it was that.
She didn't look like she was about to get eaten. She looked like, try me, bitch.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm about to tame you.
Uh-huh.
And she about to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she don't go down without 200 fights, so.
Like, Sylvie, you should have stabbed her. Come on.
Sylvie.
It's still alive.
God, I wanted her to die.
So bad.
But, I mean, look, everything worked out the way it was supposed to. Because, at the same time, I didn't want only one timeline. It wouldn't even make sense, also, because, like, we have the evidence of there being more than one timeline. We've been watching them. Hello, I was here for No Way Home. I screamed, I cried, I peed. So,
here
like...
No Way Home, here for Doctor Strange.
You know what I mean? We know that there have to be multiple timelines.
Well, she wasn't jumping through timelines. She was jumping through dimensions.
Isn't that the same thing? Is that not the same thing?
Are they the same thing? Maybe they are.
That's what I thought they were the same
I don't know.
thing.
I imagine that in different timelines, they're different. I don't know. Okay, they might be the same thing. There's too many different words for things. Because then I also think of, like, the Watchers. And he said that there's different Watchers for different, like, universes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is that the timeline? So there's different Watchers for each timeline?
I assume the timelines, dimensions, universes, all the same thing. It's my assumption.
Okay.
You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, someone tell me if timelines, dimensions, and universes... Well, because... No, they can't be the same thing. Because there are different dimensions within timelines. Because they went to the quantum realm. Like, that's a different dimension.
Okay.
So dimensions aren't...
So they're not the same thing, but I think Wanda was still going to different timelines. Not different dimensions.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they were.
It was the multiverse.
They were, yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Anyway, yes.
Timelines
I say all that to say that as much as I was saying to kill Sylvie and just let it go to the thing and let us be where we are, we couldn't because we had evidence of there being multiple timelines.
Oh, yeah, no. I just wanted him to kill Sylvie and then not go with He Who Remains plans anyway. Like, I wanted him to do whatever he was going to do, but, like, kill Sylvie in the process of doing that. Because, like, I just didn't want her there.
He wouldn't do that.
I knew he wouldn't. I just wanted him to.
But, any other questions?
I don't think so, but I'm sure I do. It was a long episode. There's a lot of things that happened.
A lot of talking.
A lot of words. Once again, like we said, He Who Remained planned all of this. He said that he planned all of it. Even after his death. He said, see you soon. He was talking to you, Loki.
And he was talking about himself specifically.
Yes. He said, I will see you soon. And he did.
Mm-hmm.
He said, how many times have you done this?
Loki said.
He said, wait.
Pause. What makes you think this is our first time doing this?
He said, ooh. Ooh.
He said, that was kind of sexy, actually. I don't know.
I know. That's what he said. He was like, you're my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You're my favorite.
So you're done.
It's also funny because he's always picked, he said, out of all the Lokis. So I'm like, you only pick Lokis for this?
Maybe it's their abilities.
Maybe. He's like, you have the ability that would be useful for this.
Mm-hmm.
And also
he sees everything, so he must see how, like, who's going to be the best person for these things.
Yeah.
And it ain't Thor.
No.
It ain't Vision. It ain't,
no.
You know, it's not them. It's...
No. All the other people are, like, actual humans.
It's not Sam. Wanda's probably a little too evil. I don't know.
Yeah, she got a little touch of a bad side in there.
I could so imagine that he is so scared of Wanda.
Who?
He who remains.
He who remains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Scared and turned on.
Yeah, that pretty much about sums up
everything
how I feel about Wanda. Yeah.
Yes.
A little scared. A little turned on.
Mostly turned on.
I think that's what she wants.
That's what I want.
I mean, if it's not what she wants, I think she should really look inside and, like, figure out the vibe she's putting out.
They keep saying she's dead.
And she's not.
I don't want her to be. I know there's variance in that if she really is dead, they can just pluck another one, but I don't want that of the multiverse. I don't want them to just be like, oh, we can just do whatever we want. We can grab whoever we want because of the multiverse. No, I want my Wanda. I grew with her. I learned with her. I learned to love her. I want her.
So, like, you can't really place where Loki happens in the timeline because, like,
it's
it
just happens.
It is the timeline, it just happens.
Yeah.
But like, if you had to,
Oh, I know.
You know?
Where I would place.
Oh, no, I was saying, like, where is it placed? Like, where...
Like, locationally?
Yeah. Like, in terms of, like...
You know how, like, we're on a couch in a house on Earth, in a solar system, in a galaxy, and all that? Yeah, that... And it just keeps getting further. All the way out there is where I picture he is.
Not what I was asking.
Dang, I thought...
No. Not what I was asking. On the timeline of the MCU...
So we are in time. Okay. I said locationally. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't hear that. On the timeline of all the things that are happening and, like, going on, so, like, where does this fit in with, like, the, like, Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home?
You mean the movies?
And, yeah.
That's what I thought originally.
And, like, so where does this sit?
Okay. Back to what I was saying. I think I know.
Where does this sit?
If you had to place it, first of all, after Avengers, the first season, I would place the 2 seasons in 2 different places. The first season happens directly after the Avengers because it's the only time that we're at. So just take it right after the Avengers. But also a little bit after Endgame. You know what I mean? And then the second one takes place... I'd put the second season right before, like, No Way Home.
That's what I figured. Just because of, like, all of the time stuff that was happening in No Way Home,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's no way that would have happened with the TVA how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because then the TVA would have showed up and they would have been like...
Actually, I changed my mind. I'd put it right at the end of WandaVision. That's where I put Loki.
Yeah.
And I think that when Wanda is reading the Darkhold and she starts hearing her kids, it's because when the timelines are branching. If you were to put it into a time or a slot, a place, in a location in the timeline, that's where it would be. Otherwise, though, it exists outside of time.
And, like, that's what I mean. I know it exists outside of time, but I just mean, like, because, like I said, in No Way Home, there's no way that the TVA wouldn't have been there being like, too much is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they would have been branching bitches left and right. Like, they would have been
branching
pruning.
Raiden. That's really what it is. Because why is Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield over here talking to Tom Holland?
Because Loki's over here like, let me just grab these together and these together. And then they're like, hey, we're here now.
Hey, neighbor.
What's up?
Just wanted to bring a casserole. Hi.
Yeah, what's up? So, I think that's where I was going. That's what I think happened too. Because we even said that at the end of WandaVision. We were like, she's hearing, like, the timelines.
Yeah.
Or no, after Loki, season 1, we were like, wait, is the timeline branching? Like, is that what is making Wanda hear her kids?
That's where I think it is. Where do you guys think it is?
Also because, like, maybe that's all, like, what gave America her powers. Not what gave her powers, but what allows it to happen. Because I feel like, once again, if the TVA was around, they wouldn't want somebody that can hop around.
That's what's so funny about Loki, though, because since it exists outside of time, then technically all this happened before Iron Man and before Captain America.
Yeah, but it also happened, like, after and at the same time as.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Time travel! I consider this an absolute win. Yeah. It's not even time travel, it's just time, tiny,
you know what's confusing?
Timey-wimey, time stuff, wonky, wonk, wonk.
That. Wonky, wonk, wonk is confusing.
Yeah.
It's space and time, and this is all the stuff that you shouldn't think too much about, because then it won't make sense. Because it doesn't. Which is usually why when they do these things in, like, movies and stuff, they don't actually explain anything.
Which is exactly how I like it.
Yes.
My brain hurts
explain it just enough.
when it gets explained. Because I'm dumb.
But that's why when people are like, well, this doesn't make any sense. It's time travel. It's not going to make sense. Just have fun.
Honestly, the way that I feel about fiction, fantasy, science fiction, speculative fiction, magical realism, and all things like that, is that so long as the story make sense and the characters continue to make sense, you can do whatever the hell you want with the world. It's your world. It doesn't have to make sense. It could be 9 3/4. That doesn't make sense. It could be sickles to a galleon. You ever see that currency? No way they use sickles in knuts. Okay? That's the first fantasy world that I thought of. But you know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to make sense. We can just live in it. We can just read it.
It does not have to make sense.
Narratively it makes sense.
And like,
that's all that really
to be
matters.
fair to the readers, if those things were making sense, you probably wouldn't focus so much on why the other stuff doesn't. Like, if the story is going well enough, you wouldn't be concerned with, well, why doesn't this do this and this and that? You'd be too distracted by what's going on. You would just be like, oh, yeah, okay.
And we're just, so long as we understand the rules of the universe.
I think it's also the people who usually don't, like, partake in those things that, like, get really up in arms about it. Because, like, the people who do, like, we know that you're not going to get the answers to everything. Like, they're not going to know all of that.
To that point, you might have thought that you went into Marvel and you were just going to see a man build a suit and then be able to fly and throw blasters, and then all of a sudden there's time. And if that's not your thing, you're like, hey, but, like, I've invested myself into, like, 23 movies, so I'm going to sit here and watch it.
Yeah.
I hear you. I feel for you.
I feel for you. But you can check out at any time. This is a ride that you are allowed to get off. And I think some Marvel fans need to know that.
Yeah, well, a lot of Marvel fans did get off, so.
I know. Not without...
We're here.
I mean, you're allowed to complain. Trust me. You are allowed to complain. You are allowed to not like things. Other people are allowed to like things.
The Anya and Ishara who remain. Yeah. We do remain. We're here. We're watching it with you.
All right.
I think that's everything.
I think that's everything too.
If not, well, we'll be here. Like I said, the E and I that remain. Feel free to put your theories in there.
Shout out to the patrons.
I want to reiterate something, especially with all this going on.
As the Patreons go up, go ahead.
Please don't spoil us if you think you know exactly where this story is going because it's looking real comic-y. Please don't. Gonna reiterate that. Like all your comic stuff. I like the backstory. I don't want the future. You can give me the backstory. I don't want the future. I want to be surprised. I want to not know.
Yeah.
I want to not know. I want to react. So just gonna throw that out there again. But thank you. But don't do it. Thanks. Cool. And if you watch to the end, give
us a tree.
A tree.
The tree of life.
A tree.
Because Loki paints with all the colors of the wind.
A tree.
Actually, he just paints with green because it was only green.
It was all green.
It was all green. Even though the little leaves
with all the colors.
There was like
green.
There was like little puffs of like purple and pink up there. So you know he was feeling it.
Green.
And tell us, how did you like this season?
I liked it a lot.
I thought this was
better.
So much better than season 1.
Yeah, they got their bearings.
They knew what they was doing. And it was emotional. It was great.
I feel like they had all of this in mind for season 1, and then we're writing it and was like, this is not 6 episodes. Yeah. And so split it into 2 or 3 if they're nice to us. I'm going to go back to what I said before and say that season 1 probably should have been a movie.
Yeah, season 1 did not.
3-hour John.
Yeah, but tell us your thoughts. What you liked, disliked, what you would have done differently, what you whatever.
Whatever.
About this season.
Whatever.
And if you think we're going to see any of these characters again.
We better.
Hey. Ew. Okay. Bye. That's so much fun.
See you next time in the next video and the next Marvel stuff when we are.
Yeah, watch our other stuff.
Watch our other stuff. We just put The Conjuring up. It's so much screaming. Don't watch it with headphones. I'm serious.
And I'm serious. Watch our other stuff. Before we stop giving you Marvel content. Then what?
Then we don't get money.
Shh. Then what?
And then check out our Patreon if you have a little $1 or $2 or $5 to spare, because we do a
$1
lot
or
of,
$2 or $5.
Yeah, really $1 or $5 or $10, because we don't got a $2 tier, but
You can give.
Yeah, you can do
$2.
it if you want to, but yeah, we got some fun stuff over there, and that's how we pay our bills. And to all the people who want us to get new mics, that's how you do it, because we have to use that stuff for rent and food. We can't pay for equipment.
Just buy it and send it to our P.O. box.
You can't do that. I would actually employ that method.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, my braids are unraveling.
It's like the timeline.
My band popped.
It's like the timeline.
It really is like the timeline.
Oh my god!
How long has this been happening?
Timelines are unraveling.